How is it going, guys? Welcome back to a new video. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about how to gain trophies fast. In other words, we're gonna be looking at 5 of the best ways that you can gain trophies faster. And without wasting any time, let's get straight into the video. First up, one of the best ways that I think you can gain trophies, especially for those players who are not always playing, is through playing squads. Squads is a game mode that comes a few times a day and lasts 30 minutes, and during these 30 minutes you get involved in matches of 5 against 5, and these are usually very fast matches, so if you manage your time properly and don't waste any time, you can play a good amount of matches in those 30 minutes. So I believe hopping on two or three squad sessions each day can gain you a good amount of trophies, especially if you play with a team. Let's do some quick maths. On average, a squads match will be over in less than a minute on average, and this game mode is always available for 30 minutes. So if you play your cards right, you're going to play between 25 to 30 matches in those 30 minutes. And let's imagine that you're winning at least half of those matches. That's a very good amount of trophies to gain in 30 minutes. Yeah, so definitely I would advise you to play squads as much as you can and take advantage. And that brings us to our next point, which is play with friends or play with syndicate members. It becomes much easier for you to win matches if you play as a team. Playing alone is really hard to do and can lead to a very high level of suffering, especially if you're playing alone in Battle Royale. It always helps to have teammates who can stay close to you and help you out in case of any trouble. Yeah, so that's pretty straightforward. The more matches you play with teammates, the more matches you're gonna win. And then the third point is, if you don't manage to play with friends or syndicate members and you have to play solo, you're still going to get matched up with some random teammates, for the most part. So one piece of advice I would give is to try and stay close to at least one of the teammates to increase your chances of surviving. Because when you get destroyed and you're very far away from the team, it's going to be almost impossible for them to come and revive you or even get to you in time. So it definitely helps not to stray far away from your team. Staying close to a teammate is going to increase the number of games you're going to win, even if you're playing alone, which is going to increase the trophies that you'll be getting. Going into the fourth point, sometimes you have to be a coward. In the case of Battle Royale, where you're playing against 4 other teams of 3, it always helps to stay hidden and not to reveal yourself until there are only 2 teams left. If you always do this, it always guarantees that you finish in the top 2, which means you're going to get trophies for every match you play. So definitely, I would advise you to hide. Even if you're hiding as a team, just stay away from battles until only 2 teams are left. And the way you know that 2 teams are left is if there is around 6 people remaining or less. It's possible to still have 3 teams alive when there are 6 people, but it doesn't always happen. So every time you see only 6 people left alive, then you can come out and try to get the win. And then in the case of King of the Hill, you basically just have to hide until the end of the match, until the circle becomes small, and then take out the last 1 or 2 enemies to get the win. I'm not encouraging you guys to be cowards, but if you're trying to gain trophies fast, this is one of the things that you can do, especially if you're playing alone. You can always just keep yourself away from any battles until the match is about to end, and by doing this, you always guarantee that you're getting top 2 or top 3, which guarantees you at least some trophies every match, or it guarantees that you don't lose any trophies. So that's it for the 4th point. And then for our 5th and final way that you can gain trophies faster is to play at the right time. Depending on the time of the day and the region where you live, there are some hours whereby most of the players are offline. Now during these hours, you will find a lot of bots in the lobby for the most part. And bots are quite easy to kill compared to actual players. So what I would advise is if you're always busy during that day and you still want to gain trophies, you can play for like 1 or 2 hours late in the night or very early in the morning when the lobbies don't have so many real players, and going up against bots is going to be much easier for you to get the wins and collect as many trophies as possible. Yeah, I guess that's it for our tips for today. That brings us to the end of today's video. Leave a thumbs up if you found some value. Stay tuned and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
I'm gonna rule this world one day. Y'all finna know the name. I'm spitting game to the people who decide our fate. I'll make a name in history, be one of the greats. I've got the traits that you need to get past the gates. Man, I don't wait, I exceed every single day. A different breed, yeah, I put it on display. Got all I need, and it's up inside my brain. I will succeed, cause I tell myself that every day. Y'all will concede and remember the name. Shout out to Fort Minor, cause it's 50% pain. But that 5% of pleasure's why I'm still in the game. And I exceed every measure by hard work, I'll explain. It's early mornings and late nights. It's fight and sleep, that's the hardest fight. But when you sleep, someone's passing by. You better try harder and fight smarter to go farther. Become your own monster, call a self-starter.
Take it slow, and we gon' make it out this hole. And ain't nobody stopping us, no. So watch me as I go, watch me as I grow. And we ain't gonna take it slow, and we gon' make it out this hole. And ain't nobody stopping us, no. So watch me as I go, watch me as I grow. Yeah, I'm the fucking show.